Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Football Manager 2018 Creators Cup. Today we're going to be putting together 8 of the biggest Football Manager YouTubers to find out who is the king creator in Fantasy Draft. And best of all, one of them is going to be taking home $5 grand. And there's a chance for you to win something too. You can win yourself a copy of Football Manager 2018 if you comment down below who you think will be the winner. But in order to do that, you need to meet who's involved. Chris.
Curtis.
What's going on today? Who's going to win? Who have you got your eye on?
I'm not sure who's going to win. There are a couple of people that are taking it very seriously with notepads and player ratings and prices. I'm going to wing it and just hope for the best. Chris or Chesnoid Gaming, prepare to come last.
I am taking it seriously. I think I've got to. And I feel like there's a lot of people labelling me as the favourite.
Right.
But I think that's just mind games now. I think they're all backing themselves, really.
My name is Dr. Ben GFM, otherwise known as Ben, and this is the moment. We're not interested in what you're doing with your little book, so keep your little book. Don't need a book, I've got a brain.
Jack Beachman, work the space, and this is my moment.
If Jack wins, then we're all expected him to win. If any of us win, then we'll be happy for one another. So there's two options. You shouldn't rush a draft pick. I've created a short list. We're going to go with Nangolan.
N'Golo Kante is gone, the best player in Fantasy Draft.
I'm Dave Azzopardi, the Maltese magician. I think I've got to exploit Neymar. I think he's obviously the best player by far, but I've got a good strike force as well. So as long as I can sort of use Neymar as much as I can, I think we can win every game.
Well, I couldn't get Messi, so I'm going for like the next best option as inside forward, Bernardo Silva. Paul, Golden FM, Spencer Owen couldn't make it, so I'm here instead. I didn't get first pick, I would have gone for Messi. I was last choice, so I got Aguero and I got De Bruyne, so I'm pretty happy with that. So overall, reasonably happy with the team I've selected.
I think this is the best list in terms of...
It's logical.
Yeah, there's some planning, there's some thought behind it, rather than just names.
I've not printed it out, I've not put it in a book. I've got it in front of me. I'm using the games to its full potential, Curtis.
We appreciate that.
It's not a problem. Available now in all stores.
Not all stores, just to clarify.
Most stores.
All good stores.
The issue I've got is I have spent 300 million or 500 million on 4 players. So there is an issue with budgeting here. I have gone bold with the strategy, so I'm now looking at the budget options.
You spent 60% of your money in 4 players.
I feel like the fact that I've got 3 players as good as I am is kind of like the really obvious strategy, but I feel like it's kind of what I have to go with. You know, Griezmann, Hazard, Luis Suarez. I mean, they should hopefully get me goals. I feel like I'm always going in with the attitude of I'll just score more than them. It doesn't matter about the defending. That could backfire spectacularly, but hopefully, can come out on top. Well, the defence starts now with Mustafi. I just play him on his own.
Great pick. Yeah, just one at the back.
I think Mustafi.
That's already gone.
No! Get it on YouTube exposed.
My name's John, aka Loki Doki, and I'm the official old bloke of FM.
I sort of assumed everybody was going to go for the Messis and Ronaldos, and so I thought the formation I want to play with very attacking wing backs. So like the likes of Dani Alves and stuff is the ones I went after first, sort of the big name wing backs. I don't know if it'll pay off, but I'll give it a go.
Lewis, LE96Z, I'm in love with making clickbait YouTube videos.
I think a lot of people are underestimating how good that I can be in Football Manager. There's a lot of people who before, obviously today, were probably thinking I'd probably like Lewis out of everybody, but with the draft and how it's gone, quite looking forward to it, to be honest.
I've got loads of money left compared to this lot because I keep buying people like George Boyd, so I think it's time to have a little splurge. Hi, I'm Kev, or Lelujo, and it feels a bit weird to have someone else holding the camera. I think we might have that fella.
You clicked on the wrong player there.
Oh. I was aiming for someone else. Curtis grabbed the mouse and scrolled up onto the wrong person, so I was trying to get a centre back and ended up with another striker. So I've got a well-balanced squad now, where I've got a lot of strength on the left wing and up front. Haven't really got any defenders yet, but it'll be fine.
I think I'm going to start building the defence, so we'll go with Lauren Koscielny as centre-back, I think. I had more money left over at the end than I anticipated. I didn't really have any sort of game plan to start off with at all, so when I found myself with, I think I had about 80 or 90 million left with only 4 picks to go, decided to lump it all on Arturo Vidal as like a midfield dynamo, box-to-box kind of player. He can actually have a real influence on my team.
To be fair, I think the draft as a whole went a lot better than I thought, especially with people trying to steal my ideas almost. But I think the team as a whole is a lot more Well, it's a lot better than I thought it would be, especially with those guys, and it's a well-balanced team, and I think it will still do the job in the draft.
Who's your best player?
Either Lewandowski or Bale.
Messi. Yeah, I think I got quite lucky with the first picks. I think I was second pick, and out of Messi and Ronaldo, got to go for the greatest of all time. It's got to be Messi. I'm surprised that the first pick didn't take Messi or Ronaldo. It was obviously Kevin who decided to go for Martial for whatever reason, but I'm happy with Messi, no complaints.
Aguero.
George Boyd.
See, I just bought 3 star players and then just filled the rest of the team with, well, throwaway players. So it's like Griezmann, Hazard, or Luis Suarez.
I mean, for best player-wise, I don't know about you guys. I think my best player is obviously going to be Neymar. I think he's well, not a steal, but for £20 million less than what Messi or Ronaldo would be, I think he's a very, very strong option. Obviously, the other 20 million could get spent elsewhere.
Everyone has a strong squad in some areas. Some people have got really strong defensive players. Jack's got a lot of attacking talent.
I feel like, I came in with the idea of going to spend like half my budget on the real players that everyone else wants and might be a little bit scared to go to. And that kind of went well. The whole budget option probably went a little too well. I probably could have spent a little bit more liberally in a few other areas, but I'm pretty happy with my team, all things considering.
It all went wrong when I started a shortlist, because if I didn't have Falcao on the shortlist that I'd made as we were playing it, I couldn't accidentally.
I think it went wrong when you started picking players.
Well,
Also, you don't play wingers, and yet you signed almost four of your first picks.
we had £500 million to play with. We didn't have to buy players we necessarily wanted to play. We had to buy players to get you not thinking.
I think that's almost the entire point of the draft, is to pick players you want to play.
I picked players to help me try and win the tournament, which some of that is the mind games of making you not know what tactic I'm going to be playing.
We've just decided we all want you first. If you win, none of us are coming back.
Game over.
I don't think it's anything I necessarily need to worry about. It worked itself out okay in the end. I would have had to got a backup striker eventually, and so I'm pretty happy with my squad. Right, I feel like I'm being picked on a little bit here, so can we pack this in and just get on with the draw?
If you guys don't know, every episode throughout the rest of this tournament will be on each individual creator's channel, so the home player for each round will be uploading their perspective of the game. So without any further ado, we have 8 names. First tie, playing the first leg at home, is Lelujo. And against first of the draw, it's Dr. Benji FM.
I'll see you in the semi-finals, gentlemen.
I'm as confident as I would be against anyone else. The important thing is this gives me all the fun of being able to, I can just see the sea of bottle job comments on the videos when he loses, and it'll be amazing. In the second tie will be Golden FM.
Don't want him. Don't want him.
I want it. I want this.
And against Dave as a party.
Oh, Dave's not happy about it.
And he's going to be very, very difficult to beat. But I suppose if I'm going to win the draft, I need to beat the best, so I may as well start here.
Home side, tie number 3 is Work for Space against Chesnoy Gaming.
We were actually sat next to each other during the draft and may have overheard a couple of tactical decisions that he's thinking of making. He did go very top heavy with his first few big name signings, so I think his plan is to kind of try and outscore the opposition. So if I can remain firm defensively, then maybe I stand a chance.
Final tie, LE96Z. Loki Doki.
I don't know much about him. I know that he's sort of newer to the game, so it kind of is a loss-loss situation for me because I'm probably expected to beat him. So, but I'm hoping, I've got a good team. I think we can do it.
When I beat you, can I get like a Scenes shirt for free or something? Is that doable?
With Ben signing it, I got beaten by Lelujo.
Yeah. Well, you all need one.
So that concludes the first episode of the Football Manager 2018 Creators Cup. To keep up to date with all the gameplay, don't forget to subscribe to the Football Manager channel and of course subscribe to all of the creators down below. Give the video a thumbs up and we'll see you guys later.